Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 10th through the 16th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Judgment card. I feel like you're kind of making some decisions here, kind of making some choices and implementing them, so it's not looking like it's a negative energy whatsoever. It actually looks like you're kind of running through some things and making some decisions there. In the recent past, the Two of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Three of Cups. I mean, there was something that felt really good to you in the way that it was coming together, potentially between you and another energy. But at the end of the day, there was still a little bit of, things left up in the air about it too. So even though it felt good, at an emotional level, in the way it was coming together, there were still so many unknowns to it, apparently. In the current situation, the Three of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, you're moving towards something really, really good here. Things being more stable, at least tied up to that situation in the past there, where things are looking a lot more stable, a lot more like, okay, it's happening. There's not a lot of things being left up in the air anymore. But there is some waiting involved in terms of you're not there yet, but you're definitely heading in the right direction here with it. In the immediate future, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Justice card. I feel like you're encountering some difficulties along the way as you proceed here, but you're dealing quite well with whatever challenges may come your way here. As long as you keep yourself balanced, steady, tied up to how you truly feel about anything that comes your way, you're going to be fine by the looks of it. So yeah, there's some challenges that are popping in, but I'm not too concerned about it because I see how you're dealing with those challenges. So, all right, let me do the Judgment card. Oopsie doops. The King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. You're very practical. Here you have the tendency to be very practical, especially when it comes to making some choices here. You have the tendency to go by, what looks good on paper here. Very stubborn about it. Like that's how it's going to go. Almost like according to a plan of some sort. All right. Alright. That could also signify the fact that you may not allow your feelings to play much of a role in your decisions with this one. Because who knows, maybe you're thinking, well, I don't want to be influenced by how I feel about the situation. Who knows? For the Two of Pentacles, in the recent past, you get the Seven of Cups, the Strength card, the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting, because something is coming together nicely here, but I kind of see you looking in the direction of, like it's coming together with another energy, and then you're looking in the direction of, but I was going that way, by myself. But now that this energy is here, plans might change a little bit, which I don't see you necessarily having a problem with that. It's just a matter of how do you integrate this energy and still keep the direction in which you're going because it feels good to you. That was the only, pickle here by the looks of it. For the Hermit, you get the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. All right, I see you sitting with it for a little bit, not making any, impulsive decisions or anything. I see you just giving yourself the time and the space to make the right choices for how to integrate this energy that pops in, that feels good for you, how to integrate it in, and still keep going in the direction that you are going in. And I see it happening slowly but surely. I see you doing it. Let me do the 3 of Cups. Somebody broke something. That wasn't a great sound. That was a sound of, uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. For the 3 of Cups, you get the High Priestess, the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles. And at the same time, as you are trying to kind of include whatever this is into your life, basically, there's also that aspect of, what is this exactly? I need to figure out what this is for me, Where do I place it in my life? As what? Are they, a friend, a co-worker, I don't know. There's the labeling aspect of it. You know what I mean? Why so many bugs all of a sudden? They weren't here all day. So, okay, so there's some things to sort through there when it comes to this energy that I see popping into your life there. Let's do the 3 of Wands. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles. There's still this energy of independence that's tied up to it all. So even as this energy integrates into your life as whatever it has been established that it is, there's still a sense of, but I still want to keep my independence, which is actually very, very healthy. Kind of playing out in the background there, You still want to keep that sense of independence that you do you, from time to time, which again, I support that throughoutly. Let's do the 2 of Cups, the King of Cups, the Tower, the Queen of Wands. If in the past you were trying to establish what this represents to you, right now I feel like you're trying to establish, or not even trying to establish, but maybe figuring out how meaningful this became to you, There's that level of what is this, and then figuring that one out, and then there's the level of how important is this to me, where it feels like it's quite important, maybe more important than you thought it was. So it almost looks like you're kind of going through some balancing acts of going on this path, and then all of a sudden this energy joins you on your path, and trying to figure it out as you go. Let's do the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the 2 of Wands. Whoever this is seems to be going along just fine with you on the same path. There's a little bit of almost like someone's behind. Someone's always a little bit behind, which doesn't seem problematic necessarily. It could become problematic if someone wants to be up ahead of the game, all the time. And I kind of get the sense that that's you, when that happens. Like taking charge, making things happen, follow me, kind of a deal. And sometimes in the follow me aspect, I feel like they're doing their best, but sometimes they're being left behind here. Because let's say you have a plan for something and you know exactly what the plan is about because you came up with it, right? By the time they kind of get introduced to the plan, and then they have to kind of sit with it for a little bit to understand the plan, then determine, do I agree with the plan, do I not? All of that time, that's where I feel like they're left a little bit behind, whereas you have the upper hand because you already know the plan. It's like, it's your plan. You're going to be ahead of the game. You're going to be like, come on, chop chop, what are you doing? Well, I'm reading about the plan. Oh, how long does it take you to read, So energetically speaking, there seems to be a little bit of, you have the tendency to get ahead of the game here. Which again, for now, it doesn't seem necessarily problematic. Down the line, it may be a little problematic. because you're going to be a little too far ahead of the game, where you're not even going to see them. You're going to be like, what? I thought they were right here. Well, you know, you were so focused on moving forward with whatever that you forgot to check if they're still there, you know? So try to take that energy down a notch and pay attention more to where they're at energetically and report with you, because you might miss them as you go, you know? For the Five of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Yeah. And this is kind of what I just said. If you're not going to pay attention down the road there, some conflict may start showing up, some, okay, I'll wait for you, but then blaming them that you have to wait for them and things like that, subconsciously, of course. So all sorts of energies that are not beneficial here for either one of you are going to start showing up, to the point of, I'm kind of tired of dealing with these energies, so I'm kind of fed up with this. Whereas like all of this can be prevented if you just start being a little more aware of where they're at energetically, because you're sharing the same path, you know. It's at some point it's going to become almost like a competition. Let's see who runs this show, you know. Not that you would want it to go in that direction, but that's where it's heading if this energy is not looked into as you go. For the Queen of Cups, you get the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. All right. Yeah, there's love here. There's great intentions. There's all sorts of energies that are running this quite smoothly forward in a good direction. You know, what you're adding on top of that, that's when people usually don't pay attention and they add a lot of other energy that doesn't even belong to this. But it's like, well, let's throw it in there and then let's mess it up and then let's be like, what the hell just happened? Who did that? You did that? You did that, you know? Both of you did that. I'm not gonna give it to either one of you. Both of you did that. You know, because the way the energies are flowing for whatever's going on here, they're beautiful. It's a matter of what do you add to it, you know? Do you want to add anything to it? If so, what? And is it healthy for the situation? For the Justice card, you get the Seven of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Magician. Yeah, things are going to be okay, even if they take a little bit of a, you know, there's a detour for a split second there with this energy popping in of time is money, where you at, I lost you, like, you know, forgetting that, oh, wait a minute, I actually sped up without waiting for them to kind of get along with what's going on here and kind of go through the plan. And it creates a little bit of discord here, a little bit of what the fuck on both sides, you know? When in all actuality, you kind of stop in the middle of these deceptive energies, because that's what they are, and the both of you kind of remember what you're there for and what your goal is, and it brings the energy back into a flow with a little bit of resistance there, a little bit of one of you being like, okay, whatever, but you know, both of you ultimately want the same thing here, and I don't know what that is. I don't have to know. I just see the energies and the path for the energies, and it looks amazing. So as long as you remember that, and you know, from time to time check in on one another to see if they're still there, sharing the path with you, great. You know, that means being aware of the other energy as well. So cool. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Four of Cups, the Lovers, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's just when you forget to stay connected to what's at play here and what's really important here, that's when you lose sight of a lot of things, you know? And that's when you get ahead of the game, and that's when you want to kind of be in charge and take care of this, take care of that, take care of everything. And it's like, what about the other energy? Yeah, they're here too. Where? They're not here, you know? So it's like we forget sometimes. But again, as long as you stay connected to what's truly important here, you should be fine. Because when you're not, you're even upset. You're like, well, well, I don't like this. Well, then, stay connected to it. Cool. Well, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.